We call this plan the Infinity Expansion Compensation Plan. The problem with compensation plans are really compensation plans. They have all kinds of hoops and jumps and loops that you've got to get through. Most compensation plans are made for you to fail. They put in all kinds of traps so to avoid paying out commissions. Most compensation plans have decreasing percentages. They've got legs to balance. They've got percentages paid on lesser legs, not on the other legs. There are matrices, binaries, unilevels, and the old stair-step breakaways. And the one thing that companies always tout and blow their horn about is how much money they pay out. Well, the reality is that they don't pay that money out, and it really doesn't make any difference anyway. It's what they pay you, what they pay us, right? What goes in our pocket. What I've discovered that, if I have an organization and I'm doing about $1 million worth of volume, and I'll just use that to keep the math going, I get a $50,000 a month check, about 5%. And that's kind of typical in the network marketing industry. What you're going to find in this revolutionary wealth plan are things that you've never seen before. You're going to see up to a 10% IQ bonus that we call a fast start bonus. You're going to see up to 100% match on your IQ team, your first team. You're going to see up to a 50% match on your first and second levels of personally sponsored people. And then you're going to see a 20%, not a 5%, but a 20% coded bonus on the activity of your world team. And I know that sounds complicated, but trust me, it's a very, very simple plan that once you get it and once you see it, and it's only, difficult to understand because it's brand new. To join the business, it's $49. Right now, the company's not taking anybody's money, but you can get a voucher that the company is offering, and that voucher is worth $49, and it will get you into the company, will get you pre-positioned in this pre-launch phase of the company until we go into official pre-launch come the end of September, early October. Beyond that, we've got 3 business builder packages, one for $300, one for $600, and one for $1,200. Excuse me, let me go back here a second. I want you to really look at those and understand that you could buy your way in or you can earn your way in. So either way is fine with us. You can do $600 in personal business volume in a calendar month and reach the first package. So you come in for $49, buy your way in or earn your way in, right? Now, the examples that I'm going to give here this evening, I'm going to use all around the Power Master position because it just makes the math easier for everybody. It's a 10% IQ bonus, and I'll explain that, and a 20% coded bonus. Like I said, right now you can't buy in at all. You have to get a voucher, what we call a WIP, a World Important Person voucher, from your sponsor and from the person that invited you onto this call. And then you can get signed in. There are some perks as to why you would want to do that now. And I'll just explain that real quickly. For those people that get pre-registered during this phase of our building, when they go to make a purchase, if they purchase the Master, the $600 package here, what's going to happen is that they're going to immediately be upgraded to the $1,200 package and be at the top commission codes. So you'll also, folks, within this package, there'll be a coupon or certificate that will guarantee you one of the first 5,000 space computers, because that's all that there will be before Christmas, right? That's all that there will be, 5,000 space computers. And trust me, you're going to want to have one of those first 5,000 space computers so you can take it down to your local television stations and show them. So just planting that seed. The IQ bonus, 5, 7, and 10%. Like I said, my example will be based here on that 10%. That's you in the middle. You started at the Power Master position, and you've sponsored 2 people that have purchased that product package, number 1 and 2, that's your IQ team. I said we have 2 teams here. You earn 10% of that $1,200 purchase, 120 times 2, $240. So that, again, based on that $1,200 package. Now, matching bonuses. When you sponsor your first person, and again, this is something I've never seen in any compensation plan, just one person, you can earn a 20% matching bonus, right? 20% matching bonus on the one person. You sponsor a second person, they make a purchase of any package, right? You earn now a 40% matching bonus on your IQ team, those first 2 people. Now, when you sponsor your third person, you wind up with a 60% matching bonus on your first 2 people, your IQ team. When you sponsor your fourth, you're at an 80% matching bonus on your first 2 people. When you sponsor your fifth, you're at a 100% matching bonus on your IQ team, your first 2 people. So that kind of explains that. If they went out and made $10,000 each, not very difficult math here, but you would make 20, right? $20,000 a month just for helping those 2 people build their team, and you earning 100% matching bonus. So not a lot of hoops to jump through, very straightforward, and very, very revolutionary. Now, let me talk to you about the coded bonus, because this is where it really gets interesting, folks. Again, 10, 15, and 20%. 20% to infinity coded bonus. Now, here's what happens. You've got your IQ team, right? Your first 2 people. Now you start adding on what we refer to as your world team, your number 3. When you do that, you earn 20% of that $1,200 package, which is $240. Now you add on number 4. The same thing happens. Number 5, $240, number 6, right, and number 7. So that's the magic number here. 7 will maximize this compensation plan. 2 in your IQ team, 5 in your world team. That maximizes the compensation plan, and I'll explain a little bit later why that's so important when we talk about matching bonuses. Let me talk about the coded bonus. This is something that most people have never seen before. Again, this is your world team, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7. This maxes out, like I said, but this is being built just like a unilevel. That could go to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 30, 40, 50. It really wouldn't matter. And what happens is that, again, $240 times 5 is $1,200. Now, this is where the coded bonus comes into play. When your world team starts sponsoring and bringing in their first 2, right, their IQ team, what happens is your person here earns a 10% bonus, but you earn a 20% bonus, 20% to infinity. So you've just earned, if this was perfectly laid out like that, you'd have $2,400 that you would just earn from the efforts of those 5 people. Now, here's where it really gets exciting. When this group starts bringing in their first 2, their IQ team, that 10 bring in 20, you earn, again, $240 on each one of them. So in a perfect world, $4,800, and again, to infinity, 96, and it just continues to go down and down and down and down. So $240 on the first 2 people, or 20% basically, no matter what package they buy, 20% to infinity on the IQ team of your world team. And again, your world team could be 5 people, it could be 10 people, it could be 50 people if you're one of those massive recruiters. And again, these numbers are all based on that Power Master package. Let me tell you what happens in the commissions. Now, we were talking about packages earlier. this is the monthly monthly renewables. These are the products and services that distributors are going to purchase, that they're going to sell. They're going to have customers. They're going to have people using the World Phone and becoming a customer just using the phone. And the commissions work like this. This is your IQ team. This is the first person in your world team, and we're just going to keep this real simple. We're going to assume for a second that this person, number 3, is doing $150 in personal production, right? Personal purchases themselves through all the different products and services available through World Global Network, and that they've got 10 customers, each buying $45 worth of something, right? Probably one of our phones, our world phones, $45, and where you can call 100 countries. And so if you had that, you had 10 customers at 45, that's $450, plus 150, that's 600. 20% of 600 is 120. Wanted you to see exactly how we got to that math. Again, your world team, we're going to put up those same 5 people, and you've just earned 120 times 5, or $600. Now they have their IQ team. If that IQ team duplicated everything that they were doing, 150 in personal production, and then 10 customers, each at 450 at $45. Then you'd have $1,200 in income. And that just continues and continues and continues. So again, 20% on the volume created by the monthly volume created by the IQ team of your world team, just like when we talked about the packages. And again, that just continues on to infinity. We talked about matching bonuses initially of your IQ team being 100%, and you guys remember that. This is that world team again. There are those 5 people. You've got a 50% matching bonus on your world team. Now, I said that earlier that when you had 7 people, that maximized everything. Well, let me tell you what it actually does. You might say to me, well, Chuck, what if my first 2 people aren't my best 2 people, but my best 2 people are number 5 and number 6, or number 5 and number 7. Well, that's what's going to happen. We call it a floating code. The computer is going to search your personally sponsored people. Once you have 7, once you have 5 in your world team, it will search those 7 people looking for the best 2, not the first 2, but the best 2, and it will match those people 100% and everybody else 50%. Again, we know that money is the motivator. Money will create more webinars, more people talking, and gets everybody a lot more excited than if they weren't getting paid. So what we did here, here's an example. If this team, they were all earning $10,000 a month, then you'd earn a $25,000 matching bonus check just from this world team. But then we took it, then once you add on the $20,000 that you earn from your best 2, right? Another $10,000 each. Now we've got a $45,000 check just in matching bonuses. But then what we did is we decided to not only pay, the 50% matching bonus on your personally sponsored team, but also pay it on the personally sponsored of all of your world team. So again, second generation, right? Second generation 50% matching bonus. And again, if they went out and they did these kind of numbers, here's what you would see as far as matching bonuses are concerned. So, folks, there is an awful lot of money in this compensation plan. We have a great opportunity. I would get back with the person that invited you onto this call and get one of those WIP vouchers. I would get registered